Lionmaker has had a very interesting couple of years. He was hiding in the H3H3 Discord. Hey, aren't you the guy that got interviewed by Colossal for being a... Do you see him, like, trying to think about what he just said? 2 seconds ago, he's like, yeah, I talked to this girl. I know who she is. Now it's flipped to, never really interact with her, but I knew of her existence. He's gay. Guys, he can't be against Paige the Panda because he's gay. They're just like, yeah, you should definitely seek professional help. I'm glad you feel shame about it. It's like, no, you should be maliciously, like, you should just be mocking this individual. You should never feel sorry for him. Don't feel sorry for him. Don't care about him. Shit on him relentlessly.
You're suing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
But we need to talk about some other things. All right, we're leading into the Dark Viper stuff. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn because I really want to talk about the Lionmaker stuff because I am a connoisseur of old internet, okay? Yeah, you know what? Good point. Let's pull up Drunk Dark Viper. Let's pull this up. Drunk Lionmaker. That's a good point. I didn't bring that up last time. There we are. Now, realize that if you don't know who Lionmaker is, okay, Lionmaker used to be a very successful Minecraft YouTube channel, up until it was found out that he groomed an individual known as Paige the Panda and posted her bare asshole on Twitter, okay? That's all you need to know. The guy's a pedo. He is a legendary pedo among the internet sphere. Everybody who has ever watched YouTube drama has stumbled upon the Colossal is Crazy interview with Lionmaker. I just want to I want to show this to you guys real quick. Let's just skip here. This is his comeback streams. Where are you, Lionmaker?
Falling! What about now? What about now? What about someone I don't talk about? And I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What about now? Feeling the night, you're see it again.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, that's Lionmaker. That's Lionmaker. Oh! Oh, God. The Red Dead Redemption saga of Lionmaker's life was goated. It was goated. Tommy covering this was the funniest thing of all time. Oh, if you want to watch this, there's 50 minutes of just him drunken rambling and screaming on live stream. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the membership stuff. I didn't read those. Damn, I honestly, it'd be 14 people, not 13, so close. He kicks the hornet's nest, got his balls sung. True. Thank you for the 21 months. Thank you for the 3 months. Let's see here. And thank you, Zombot, for the 12 months. Put Lionmaker in the wood chipper in Minecraft. So true. And got him with the 10. Sup, Chris. Seems Lion's back on the menu. Very much so. Hold on. What is this one?
Dear friend, do you remember?
Yes, the dear friend. The dear friend, dude.
You barely knew anyone. Do you remember the times where being part of something was just a hopeful dream? Dear friend, do you remember when...
Realize this is him, like, responding to pedo allegations. Remember that. This is him apologizing for the pedo allegations.
Everyone outcasted you. Do you remember when people wanted nothing to do with you? Dear friend.
Dear friend.
Do you remember...
Do you remember that time I posted Paige the Panda's asshole on Twitter?
Oh, lonely you felt. Dear friend, do you remember how much you struggled? Do you remember how much you needed someone? Dear friend, in the midst of everything, I tried as hard as I could to be there. Dear friend.
You also, like, flew them to the country and banged them when they were a minor. You posted their asshole on Twitter and said a bunch of kids hacked your Twitter account. Yeah, okay.
I went so far to help you. not only financially but emotionally. Dear friend, do you remember the late nights I used to talk to you? Dear friend, do you remember the people I used to stand up to? Dear friend,
No, I'm gonna troll the fuck out of you with dear friend. Fuck you.
and do you remember the times we said we'd never give up on each other? Dear friend,
Dear friend, remember that time that I told Colossal was crazy? A bunch of kids hacked my Twitter account and I posted nudes of a minor. Dear friend, remember when I was caught in those Skype group chats and Skype DMs talking to minors about them being sexual? Dear friend.
do you remember the time where I stood in front of others and said you were a good person?
Look. Do you get the context, right? Okay. Everyone understands what's happening right now, correct? I don't need to watch the rest of this. Okay? As you can tell, his debut was not great as a predator. He failed miserably. Keemstar exposed him. Colossal was crazy. Did a interview with him and just ate him alive. Lionmaker essentially became the stuff of YouTube legend. And Lionmaker went missing for a handful of years. Nobody knew where he was. Okay? Not a single person.
Dear
No one.
friend, Lionmaker had children underwear merch.
Jesus, true, he did. Everyone was speculating where Lionmaker went, and then everybody totally forgot about his existence, right? People thought he went to jail. People thought he just got off the internet. He was committed to a psych ward, all of these things. From what I understand, and what you're going to be learning now, is Lionmaker has had a very interesting couple of years. Now, out of every community that I could think of, if you put a gun to my head and said, hey, which community is Lionmaker going to pop up in next? I wouldn't tell you the H3H3 community.
Yeah,
he was hiding in the H3H3 Discord. Shocking that you would hide there of all places, but okay. Lionmaker. Interesting choice. Let's see how it played out for him. So this was found out and posted on the H3H3 Productions podcast subreddit, which is actually the worst Reddit of all time, but they've done good here. Okay. He's a legendary pedo, Smaggledaggle. Legendary pedo. If I misspoke earlier, you got me. Let's see here. The pedophile known as Lionmaker was found in the H3 members only Discord. Let's see here. Firstly, I need to say that he was banned from the Discord immediately after I reported him to the mods and handled straight away. Good. See? Good. Very good. Good job on Ethan and Ela's team to knock out this pedophile. I'm putting this out as a warning that this dangerous predator / pedophile is lurking in our community and cannot be trusted at all. Especially those in the community who are not of age need to be aware of this. Please be careful who you interact with in private and what you post. I love this community. I do not want this community to feel unsafe. However, the sad truth is this man was in a members-only Discord for over 2 years. He has been hiding in the H3H3 Discord for 2 entire years. Just flying under the radar. Totally under the radar. No one saw him. Nobody noticed. 2 years. 2. Undetected by no fault of anyone, which is fair. I can't really fault the mod team or any of them. Who knew? Like, who would have known that unless he made it apparent? But it's still crazy that it was 2 whole years. His message history was very normal, so he knows how to blend in. And I had never seen him in voice chats before that evening, so there was no way of knowing who he was. His biggest mistake was showing his face or getting into a voice chat. You are so well known, Lionmaker. People recognize your voice instantly. It's impossible for you to be in voice calls without somebody going, "Hey, aren't you the guy that got interviewed by Colossal for being a pedophile?" Oh God, it's amazing. Let's see here. There's no way of knowing who he was. He told the people in the call that night that he uses this subreddit too, and his profile has not been identified. Why would you say that? You fucking retard. His Reddit account has been found now and reported to the mods, and they banned him from this subreddit, outed himself by sending me creepy messages. What? Moving Gecko, just so you know, he's back in the server. I just read your post again. What the fuck? People like you make it impossible to accuse Lionmaker because you lie and deceive. For fuck's sake, that guy deserves to rot, and you ruin that. How? I have confirmed that this is 1000% his Reddit account after looking through his posts. Lots of evidence linking it to him. I have no idea what that evidence is. Obviously, Lionmaker being in the H3 Discord has no reflection on H3 itself. I agree. I suspect he latched onto H3 due to Ethan's public dislike of Keemstar. Yep. I can see that. That's not like a crazy statement. That's not a crazy thing to assume, is that Lionmaker may have felt at home due to the anti-Keemstar rhetoric that comes out of H3. I think that might be a bit of a jump, but I can see it be plausible. Keemstar was the first person to publicly accuse Lionmaker of being a pedophile, one of the only good things Keem has done. What about, like, arresting that swatter? What about, like, gay-opping that swatter into getting arrested? But okay. He for sure holds a lot of resentment towards Keem. Let's see here. His name is Marcos Wilton and is a manipulative, vile human. While in the Discord, he seems to feel guilt over his crimes. Don't care. Monsters like that do not change. Based, I suspect that this was a facade to try and gain sympathy from those present in the voice call. Yes, that is exactly what he was doing. It's not even a suspect. It's what he does. From what I understand, anytime that Lionmaker, like, makes his rounds or there's, like, whispers of him, it's him, like, trauma dumping to people and trying to make them feel bad for him so they can forget the fact that he groomed a minor. It's balance, as all things should be. So true. Very balanced. The Discord server is 13 plus. Correction labeled as PG-13 says they are aware that there could be minors in the server, which makes it even more terrifying he was there for so long. I have no idea if he had to try messaging other people or not, but it is a big possibility. I understand the majority of the H3 audience are adults. However, there are for sure minors in the audience. I've been watching H3 since I was 13, is why I find it impressive that the warning, imperative that the warning is out there. True. Yeah, like, we can just boil it down to it's a 13 plus Discord server. That's why he said that. Oh, God. As I said, he browses the Reddit, so he'll probably see this, and I want to say this to him. Stay away from this community and any community for that matter. Trying to use strangers in a Discord call for your own therapy is disgusting and selfish. True. True. I am deeply uncomfortable with having spoken with you and having to see your face. Damn! Stay off the internet and go get professional help. No, he should be in jail still. You should be in prison for what you did. Your punishment is living out the rest of your life in shame, and you deserve every second of it. Based? This is the first Redditor I've ever read that is saying, like, base shit right now. I'm going to give the details of our interaction with him prior to when I started recording. All right, so this is the context before this, okay? A few of us were chilling in the H3 members' voice chat with our webcams on playing games. He joined, very out of breath, saying he needed to talk to someone about the Hassan Ethan situation. Oh, Lionmaker's red-pilled on the H3 Hassan breakup.
Is this finally a Hassan double?
Imagine.
After so long.
Imagine Lionmaker's in the Discord, and he's like, have you seen this YouTube channel called Willie Mac Show? He made a great video about the Ethan Klein Hassan breakup. No one really wants to engage with him, but one person spoke briefly with him about it, and then he said, I'm going to turn on my webcam, but I'm not as pretty as you. No way he said that! No shot. He saw a woman. I'm gonna turn on my webcam, but I'm not as pretty as you. Stop. Referring to someone in the call, amazing. He also made a creepy comment saying, you're the cutest one on here. I can just hear it in his voice. I can hear it in Lionmaker's voice. You're the prettiest one. Yeah, that was real quick. He goes from, I want to talk about Ethan and Hassan breaking up over the Leftovers podcast beef, and then he starts trying to flirt with people in the call. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed. To another person, obviously horrendous vibes from the start. True. We talked about him for a bit, and then he said, I want to say something, but you're going to report me if I do. Oh, no. We encouraged him to say what he wanted to say, and he said he loved H3 and didn't want to get banned and tried to get us to promise not to report him. He hesitated for a while and said, before I say anything, fuck Keemstar. He thought that was enough for them not to report him. Just say anything negative about Keemstar and the H3 fans won't report a pedophile. Listen. Guys, listen. Fuck Keemstar. Don't report me. Listen, I hate him too. Obviously, You shouldn't report me because I am also an avid Keemstar hater. And people agreed. He proceeded to say, Keemstar once called me a pedophile. Oh no, that's not how you start off, bro. Someone asked him, are you a pedophile? And he said, I thought I wasn't. Oh no. He lost immediately. Initially, he tried to explain that it was an 11-year age gap relationship and the girl was 17. Not true. People kept asking him more questions. This is when I started to record, and the rest of the interaction can be seen there. All right, let's jump to the call. All right, it's a 33-minute call. We're gonna be here for a while, but I'm gonna put it on 1.5 speed because Lionmaker talks like Keffels.
I'm asking.
Okay, if I gotta be completely honest, completely transparent, the first time I ever talked to her, she was 14.
I'm out.
And you were 25?
So you're admitting right off the bat that you had a friendly relationship with a minor at the age of 14, got them comfortable with you, and then did stuff with them. Groomer, pedophile.
No. So this is what you gotta understand: is that like it wasn't intimate at all. It's just that we were doing the
How did the asshole picture get out there, Lionmaker?
whole YouTube thing, and I was doing my
The
videos.
whole grooming thing, or?
No.
What's the whole YouTube thing?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I got one important question. What did Keemstar find out about you? That's my question. Why did Keemstar make a video about you?
Okay. So this is the thing.
Great question.
Is that like I wasn't necessarily like interacting with her, but I knew of her.
First he says, yes, I did have communication with the minor. Then he flips to, I never really actually had a conversation with her. Wait a minute.
Necessarily like interacting with her, but I knew of her.
Do you see him like trying to think about what he just said? 2 seconds ago, he's like, yeah, I talked to this girl. I know who she is. Now it's flipped to, never really interact with her, but I knew of her existence. He can never get his story straight. From the colossal interview to now, he hasn't changed.
No, I guess it was the opposite. She was a fan of me.
He was a fan of you for what?
Well, because I was Minecraft.
Oh, the tale as old as time.
Yeah. The dots just all connected.
I was just.
So how did it get to Keemstar though? You didn't answer. Okay, so she was a fan. Were you a famous YouTuber? I'm understanding maybe, or semi-popular in the Minecraft days?
I'll just leave.
No, I'm
We're
curious.
we're asking for more about it.
Yeah, he should have led with dear friend. He should have. Like the absolute second, right? The absolute second that they started grilling him, he could have been like, dear friend, have you never talked to somebody? Dear friend, I did not post Paige the Panda's photo.
We'd like to hear more. I'm not shitting on you. I'm just curious, like I said, of just how, like I
Why aren't you shitting on him?
said, my question is, how did Keemstar come to finding out? Like, so were you a big YouTuber back in the day? Like, it's just a genuine question. I'm not being an asshole.
Yeah. Back in the day, I was.
Didn't he have like 300,000 subscribers or something? What was his subscriber count back in the day? It wasn't like 1 million subs, right? Hold on. I don't remember what... He was close to 1 million. Are you sure? I feel like he wasn't like super big.
Was just in the...
It was at 800K? All right.
Corner of what I was doing. Like the Minecraft corner that I was doing. The biggest paycheck I got was like $97,000, which back then was like a lot.
Is he like trying to flex the money he made in Minecraft YouTube? Yeah, I made $97,000. That's the most I've ever made in 1 month. You do realize all those other subsequent months tack on with the 97,000. You made a lot of money.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's a lot no matter what for posting Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh god, I just put myself in a corner, didn't I?
Yes you did. Yes you did. Oh god. I love the rationalization of what I pointed out earlier is now hitting him like a brick. He's like, wait. I just painted myself into a corner. I lost this debate. Yeah. Yes, Lionmaker. You did. You did.
It's not.
It's like an argument that you can't fight. It's like, it's not you didn't put yourself in a corner.
No, you can
like
find
an
me. You can Google me. Not my current name, obviously, but
yeah, go Google me. Look up exactly what I did right now in this call.
You could find and you could Google me if I told you who I was.
I guess the most important question is, like, what's the part of the follow-up? Like, what has happened since? Have you received help? Like, is this an ongoing thing? Like,
this is intriguing to me because there has never really been an update on Lion. So I'm curious what Lionmaker is gonna say about this.
I don't understand why you would bring it up and
yeah,
like
so
not have
it's
an instant
been
solution.
It's been almost 8 years, I think, 7 years now.
Okay.
Wow, has it really been 8 years since that fucking interview dropped? It has. Wow. It really has. 8 years. Dude, I am old. I was 20 when that shit came out. Holy fuck, man. The internet moves so fast. It feels like 20 years ago.
Since the incident, and I've been working the living shit on me. Like when I watch, like, this may sound stupid, but when I'm watching H3 stuff, and when I'm watching like other YouTubers doing their apology videos and shit, like I always ask myself, I'm like, where do I fall?
Where do you fall in the YouTuber apology video? I would say in the negatives. I would say this is maybe one of the worst YouTuber apology videos of all time. Like, if there was a tier list of YouTuber apology videos, which there obviously is, Lionmaker would be, like, underneath, like, what people would say is the bottom. He would be, like, in the depths of hell. It's like, yeah, below F tier. Below F tier. Dear friend,
you were a good person.
You were a good
Dear
person.
Friend.
Dear friend.
Do you remember
Do
the
you
times
remember the
where
times?
I made me the fool because I wanted you in there,
Yeah. My only advice is I would definitely, like I said, speak to a professional, like those type of ideologies. Like I'm not hating you for them at all.
No, he should be in jail and no longer on the internet.
I understand those kinds of things.
His internet access should be revoked. Not professional help. Stop with this professional help crap. Okay? Everybody that's like, oh, you could just help the predators and like give them professional help so they're not a danger to society. No! What we should do, and I swear to fuck, if I am elected president, I will fix the deficit issue and our debt issue in the United States by doing this. Hear me out. All pedophiles have to go into a gladiator type dome, okay? They live in the dome. They're not allowed access to the outside world at all. They have their own individual cells, right? And they have to fight each other in a gladiatorial ring. And you can bet on that. And people can bet on which pedophile is going to kill the other one. And the money that gets revenued from that can be taxed. Then that money, with those taxes, can immediately start helping with the national debt. And not only are we making buttloads of money off of it, it's government funded, so we're just putting money back into it, and any excess goes to paying off the debt, and we have entertainment. We have real entertainment. Done. I can fix everything if you just let me create the pedophile gladiator dome. And the one that is like the last one standing, right? Like let's say he's like up there, right? Like he is the best. He is the best at murdering other pedophiles. Okay? Here's the thing. He doesn't get anything better in his life. He still gets the rinky-dink cell. He's not allowed to have, like, special things. He's not going to be treated as, like, the best. Only the people that bet on him will say, like, nice things about him. But how we treat him is, like, war crime level. And all these other people are treated the same. You just get to live longer. Okay? And the final battle, let's say all of the other pedophiles are dead and there's one pedophile standing. He has to fight either Jared from Subway or a lion. You know, he's got to do either or. All right? I'm leaning more on the lion thing because Jared from Subway will get murdered really fast. Okay? He's not a fighter. You know? He's not a fighter. So I think the lion idea would be really cool. But that would cause a problem with PETA, and they would complain and bitch, you know. I don't know. I think maybe Jared. We would get Jared, like, trained up, though. I think we would give Jared, like, a year of training to be, like, a murder machine and then throw him in the ring. Okay? That would be cool. All right? That's what we should do. Stop trying to get pedophiles help. Stop trying to tell them that they're regular people and that they can be regular people in society. They can't. Okay? They can't.
Happen or whatever, but the biggest thing is like things like that and attraction don't go away. That's something that you're never going to be able to say that
Yes, Jared would be an amazing heel.
you're not. You know what I mean? So You know, you were born with terrible.
No.
You know,
This is the biggest misconception, is that the only reason I was attracted to her was because of like circumstance.
What weapons are we giving them? Okay, so guns are obviously not allowed. It's like too easy. We give them like Roman style weapons, like old gladiator days. They have to wear like gladiator type armor, which is very obviously not super protective, and we would have to give them blunt swords. So the majority of weapons are blunt, okay? So they can't really like kill each other, but sprinkled into the blunt swords are actual sharpened swords. So whoever picks up the blunt one can't actually hurt the one that has a real sword, okay? Like, we will troll them. We will give them like fake swords and then real swords. And they have to figure out which ones are real or fake.
Right? Because this is something that I've
Yeah, we'll give them warhammers, maces, katanas. I would even potentially allow crossbows. I think I would allow crossbows. I think I would allow it. Actually, I can't. Because what if they start shooting at the people in the stands? Well, then we just get like bulletproof glass and covered the stands. I think that would actually, yeah, you know what? That would make sense. Be a lot of money for the bulletproof glass, though. I'll take that back. No crossbows. No projectile weapons of any kind.
Talked over and over and over and over. Like I'm actually. I don't.
with a
I don't know.
professional.
Yeah.
Or just on the
I don't.
internet, okay.
No. I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm actually gay. Like I actually prefer to be with a guy, and the fact that she was.
Hold on? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that?
I don't.
With
I
a
don't know.
professional.
Yeah.
Or
with
just
a
on the
professional.
internet, okay.
No. I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm actually gay. Like I actually.
He's gay. Guys, he can't be a pedo against Paige the Panda because he's gay. That's the argument he's making. He's gay. So how could he groom a girl if he's not sexually attracted to women? You know, that's not really a good defense, Lionmaker, because pedos are pedos. Doesn't matter if they're gay, straight, they're still pedophiles. I don't know how they didn't pick up on that. You know, it's like, yes. And then also he was accused of that. Shit, I forgot. Got him. He did pay, allegedly, not even allegedly at this point. He did pay somebody for $500 for nudes. They were a boy.
You prefer.
I think. I don't remember.
To be with a guy, and the fact that she was.
He literally, I'm not kidding. He just did the Kevin Spacey defense. Did anyone pick up on that? The Kevin Spacey defense? Guys, I didn't do this horrible stuff. I am gay.
Oh God, I just.
Do you just hear the silence from these people in the call? They're like, they're all too PC, like fucking leftist type people. I can already tell. They won't like make fun of him for that, but I will. I will make fun of him for coming out as a gay pedophile. How did none of them laugh at that?
My entire life, I've preferred something other than what I pursued, you know, and she sadly.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh my God, he left. Please tell me that's not alcohol. Are we about to get a drunk Lionmaker call? Oh, he's struggling.
Staying as far away from that, you know, and
What is happening? Why is the audio like so ass?
that's one that damages people, right? Like, so, you know, like I said, professional help and staying far the fuck away from it. Like, so I don't know what that answer is to you or what the answer in society is, you know, but like I said, I would definitely be speaking with a counselor. And also, I don't know, like I said, I don't think you could have waterboarded that information out of me.
I don't think you could have waterboard. I like this guy. He's funny. He's like, I don't think you could have waterboarded out of me that I'm a gay pedophile. Oh God.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
like, not trying to be an asshole, but you know, I don't know. Like,
You should be an asshole. What is wrong with you?
I said, if you were out here seeking maybe some sort of like comforting, I don't think that's what you're gonna find here. But compared to most communities, probably a little bit more. But like I said, I don't know. That's.
Well, I fucked up, you know, and sometimes I just wanna.
It's not a fuck up. I need to like express this. It is not a fuck up to like have sexual relations with a minor. That's not a fuck up. That's a crime. That's a crime. That's jail time. That's you ruining the innocence of an individual, of another human. It's not a fuck up. Like, Stop it. Every time these people get caught, they're like, oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. No, you committed a crime.
I faced the choir, you know, and I guess I haven't felt like I faced the choir enough.
Right. Like I said, big thing, professional help.
You felt like you haven't faced the choir enough? Are you insane? Your name is like one of the more legendary pedophiles on the internet, other than EDP. Like, what are you talking about?
Like I said, there's specific
They
counts.
may fucked up because they were caught, lol. I get that, but it's so telling, right? It's so telling. When someone says that they fucked up, but don't expound upon the fuck up. They would rather just call it a fuck up. And it sounds like they're downplaying their action.
That go into that kind of thing, and I know it's something that, like I said, you know, like I said, I'm not going to speak for your situation, but it doesn't go away. You know what I mean? That's not something that's ever just going to disappear if that was once there, or, you know, whatnot. And like I said, that's a pretty big age gap. And when you mentioned 14 and 24, 25, or whatever you were, like, that's definitely
11 years.
You know, well, like 11 doesn't matter. 24 and 14 is crazy. I'm 23. I own a house. I've done so many crazy things I couldn't even imagine. Like, fuck the attraction, but even talking to someone in their teens, 19.
You're saying like the 11-year age gap was when I met her, not when things
Right.
Okay,
Well,
can I ask?
But you still talked to her at the age of 14 and then built a relationship with her from the age of 14 to 17 and then posted said nudes of this individual when they were a minor. But you attribute that to somebody hacking your Twitter account. This is bullshit. the whole 11-year age gap doesn't even matter. It doesn't. You were a grown adult talking to a minor that you ended up getting with later on. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no like, oh, well, I was 19, they were 17. That's not that is not what we're doing here. Stop that.
14-year-old.
Yeah.
Can I ask when things became more than
When she was 15.
Okay, it's not better.
I'm not
If
trying
I can,
to make
no, I get that.
I'm
If
trying
if
to
I
be
could put
honest.
Hold on, listen. If you don't want to make yourself sound better, but you bring up the 11-year age gap, you're trying to show that there's at least like a maybe conversation there. There isn't.
if I could put my own like
You wouldn't bring it up if you thought that wasn't a line of attack in the argumentation.
my own opinion on this, I have a kid, so like I'm struggling to sympathize
I
completely.
don't want you to sympathize.
No, I'm struggling to understand. I'm struggling to everything with this whole conversation.
I can leave if you're uncomfortable.
No,
I can leave if you're uncomfortable. Get out of the Discord, dumbass!
I will leave if you're uncomfortable. I will leave. You can be honest.
I'm uncomfortable with.
Speaking of which, why the hell is a mother on Discord hanging out in a VC call?
One
Oh,
follow-up
situation, I
question
guess.
as well when she's
There's my criticism of you, lady. Like, the fuck are you doing with your life? Why are you in a Discord call when you have children?
done. Before you leave, I just have one other question. Like I said, if that's what you're deciding to do, well, go ahead and finish though, Wizard. If you had anything else.
No, you can go.
What was your like end goal here? Like, what was the reason for wanting
Yeah.
to bring this up? I guess was my question.
Um,
Like, what were you seeking?
Have you been
This isn't a hobby, Karma. This is you sitting on Discord. That's not a hobby.
dealing with a lot of guilt or shame from it,
I don't
and
know.
it's been
Thinking
eating at
it's
you or
Like, go out, have fun, do something productive with your life. Don't sit on Discord calls.
something? And so, like, this feels like maybe it will help, or
I guess, yeah. And there's a certain extent where I maybe hoped, because I'm reaching, right. Like I've been joining AA meetings. I've been going to. I'm talking to a psychologist every week, and
Okay.
I'm just trying to find a place where I feel she didn't deserve that. She really didn't.
Okay.
But I'll leave.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
would, like I
sorry.
said, definitely continue speaking with him. No, like I said, no, man. Like, I would definitely, like I said, keep talking with that person. And like I said, I think that probably not in a group setting. Like,
Why does the audio keep cutting out? Holy shit, this is a bad audio upload. Is he gonna cry again? Is he gonna cry again? I'm going to AA meetings. I think he's drinking.
definitely, like I said, keep seeing the the psychiatrist in the meetings and things like that. And like I said, I would maybe try finding a smaller support group or a one-on-one, or I just
Or maybe get off Discord. Or maybe get off the internet. Maybe don't be in a Discord that is 13 plus where there are minors in it.
think that a group setting. This is probably
Lionmaker is so sorry his merch store is still up.
No way his merch store is still up. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god. I thought this was a joke. It actually is. I'll show it. No, the Kids in Briefs are not on the site. I made sure to check it before I fucking showed it on stream.
Snag some merch, no ball.
I will not be purchasing pedophile merch.
the best this could have gone. as far as a group of this many people, like like I said, it could have gone a lot worse and a lot, it probably would have not been great for your mental health if we all just started shitting on you, right? So I would try to, like I said, maybe find a smaller support one-on-one or something to work through those issues, as well as, like the psychologist. Like I'm not,
No, I agree.
Imagine your life, right? You're hanging out in the H3H3 Discord, already cringe, right? You're already cringe. And some dude like is complimenting how like cute other people are, and you're like, man, this guy's a weirdo. Let's bring him in the call. And then Lionmaker shows his face to you, and you're like, oh, I have to have a fireside chat with Lionmaker now. What series of events have led you to being in a voice call with Lionmaker? What choices have you made?
you can go.
I hate that the audio just like cuts in and out.
As much as I am uncomfortable hearing what I'm hearing, I also agree with that, is that, like, you don't deserve... You feel a lot of guilt, don't you, and a lot of shame.
I do.
And
I really do.
as horrible as this sounds, you deserve that. I don't mean that in a...
You're right,
I know,
no, but you're right.
No,
you're right.
I
You're
also
right.
think that's a good thing. I do think...
You're right, I am a piece of shit.
That's a good thing. You feel guilt and shame, and you should. And I hope that will help you grow into a person that you should be. It's not a nice feeling, I'm sure. I can't imagine the feeling, but...
Why is everyone like being like semi-nice to him? Like, what is happening?
It's definitely necessary.
Sorry.
They're just like, yeah, you should definitely seek professional help. I'm glad you feel shame about it. It's like, no, you should be maliciously, like, you should just be mocking this individual. They should be bullied out of your server.
It's okay.
But
Yeah, I'm done.
But that pause was not. Can I ask when the last time that you spoke to this individual was?
You mean the girl?
Yeah.
I have a file of letters that she sent me, but that's it. And that was maybe.
So, but I mean, like, when was the last time that there
She sent him letters?
was like someone said something and it was received by the other and responded back to it? A back and forth, yeah.
Maybe. Wait, how old was I? I think she was about to turn 18.
Not everyone is an asshole like commentary YouTubers. Fuck you! If a pedophile is crying, I am going to laugh at this pedophile crying. You need to harden yourself to life, bro. There are some people that their tears, you should enjoy their tears. You should laugh at their tears. Because these people don't deserve your humanity. They don't. Grow up.
She was about to turn 18, and then for about a year while I was in jail.
What were you in jail for?
Well, because of the relationship I had with her. Because what triggered it was that she came to visit me, and she was from England, and I lived in a different country, and then that triggered like an investigation.
He was 17 and then came across the country, across the Atlantic Ocean on a plane?
No, not Atlantic, but she was in England. She came to Europe.
Oh, you're in Europe? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were in America.
So she got into a huge fight with her mom. She was having like huge like problems at home, and I told her, and I said, like, if you want, like, just come to me, which I obviously shouldn't have done. And we spent one night together. And then the next day, the police was at my door, and they took her. They left me, I guess, alone. High quote. But that's
They didn't
where...
take you into custody?
No, they didn't. No.
That's interesting. What country are you in?
Hold on. What is this? I need to listen to that again.
Problems at home, and I told her, and I said, like, if you want, like, just come to me, which I obviously shouldn't have done. And we spent one night together.
So he flew her out. He flew her out to meet up for a night. And he says we spent a night together. Oh.
And then the next day, the police was at my door, and they took her. They left me, I guess.
So is he actually trying to make a return? No, he just got caught in a Discord call. He got caught in a Discord call in the H3H3 Discord.
Alone, high quote. But that's
They didn't
where...
take you into custody?
No, they didn't. No.
That's interesting. What country are you in?
I'm in Belgium.
Interesting.
Belgium, okay.
Yeah, Belgium. So they took her and said, like, oh, like, she's underage and she's been... Anyway, so she brought...
He just blows past that. He's like, the cops didn't arrest me, but they did remove the minor from my home and said that she is underage and cannot be with you here. He just blows past that. Did anyone else notice that? He kind of just blows past that argumentation.
They brought her home, but they took her computer, and then they noticed, obviously, that's where the what's it called? The investigation started, so to say.
So she brought her computer, and the cops investigated it. Oh my god!
Because of like the interaction that her and I had together.
Yes, It's almost like you flew a minor out to your home, spent the night with her. The cops heard about it and were like, whoa, what the hell is this? And looked into it and found credible material that would be considered you trying to get a minor.
What did you get sentenced to? How long did you sit in jail?
I actually, okay, this is the awkward, I never actually sat in jail. Like, I sat in what's called here, what's it called? It's because to answer your question, 10 months, and then they released me.
What were you in for?
So he was in custody for 10 months? How is that not jail?
For 10 months.
Investigation.
Never were in jail.
Because they were investigating me.
Were you,
Like in a
were you at
holding,
home?
probably like a United States like holding facility is what I'm assuming. Kind of like the same.
Yeah,
Were you,
like
were you
they
by
were
yourself? Were you
investigating.
behind a locked door with
Also, Gamma, good live stream with Beckett.
a bed and a
No,
shitter?
I could mingle among.
Were
others.
you out in the world living at home?
No. I was in a
correctional facility. Like
You were in a
holding.
facility.
So you were in jail. You were in jail for 10 months. Why are we trying to nitpick this? You were in jail for 10 months. Jail. Like, what other way is there to describe what you were in? You were in a holding cell for 10 months. Like, you went to jail. You didn't go to prison. You didn't go to, like, a maximum security pedophile prison. You were in jail.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was in a facility.
It's like the
I was
whole-
locked
the
up for
whole-
22 hours a day, and then 2 hours we get to walk outside. We get to shower 3 times a day. But they basically kept me there for 10 months, and then once they wrapped up their investigation, they let me go.
How did they wrap up the
Did you
investigation?
get charged with anything?
Yeah, that's what I was-
Yeah, I did. I did get charged with, obviously, oh, this is gonna sound really harsh, but because I had sex with her.
This is going to sound really harsh. Admits on a call that he had sex with a minor and talked about how he was held in jail for 10 months. He just admits it. He's like, yep, I fucked her. Oh my God.
Mhm.
At what age?
Statutory
Right.
rape.
17 when she came
Yeah.
to see him.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had sex with a 17-year-old at the age of... So hold on, wait. They met when they were 14, when he was in his mid-20s. 11-year age gap, 14, 15, 16, 17, 4 years difference. He would be close to 30 years old when he had sex with a minor.
So it was considered, because I obviously was not 17.
Michael Jackson walked so Lionmaker could run.
Okay.
I was overaged.
Yeah.
What's it called? Statutory
Statutory rape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
statutory rape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got charged with that. And then I got
Exploitation.
I got 5 years probation.
So he went to jail for 10 months. During investigation, they found stuff on his computer. He admitted to sleeping with a minor, got charged with statutory rape, and then got 5 years probation. What is going on in Belgium that statutory rape is only 5 years probation? What is wrong with that country?
Okay.
So, did you get time served and 5 years probation, or did you just get 5 years probation?
I got 5 years probation, and I served those 10 months while they were.
Okay, so essentially he did his time being held. I feel like 10 months is too short. I feel like 10 months in jail is way too short. Am I crazy?
So probably time
you were
served,
there,
yeah, and then.
But do you know if it was official on your paperwork or in your documentation?
No,
of
if
time served?
Lionmaker walked so did he could run.
Okay.
Like if I would Google or if I would ask my documentation, there's nothing on it. There's nothing on it.
Because just getting probation for that is crazy.
Yeah.
Probation all the time. That's crazy to me. I can't imagine that being... If that is super common, we need to really overhaul our justice system.
I
Yeah.
agree.
But there's nothing on my record, if that makes sense.
There's
You
You
nothing
mean like you
in
don't
your
have
record.
any criminal history?
No.
You don't have a background?
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Are you
not
still
the
attracted to minors?
I was. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No.
Why did you
If
laugh
The question,
and stutter?
no, if the question is if I'm attracted to minors, no. I laugh because no, it was just her. She had a personality.
But she is.
What? Excuse me? Yeah, I wasn't attracted to her. I just banged her because of her personality. Hold on.
No, I'm not. No.
Why did you
The
laugh
question,
and stutter?
no, if the question is if I'm attracted to minors, no. I laugh because no, it was just her. She had a personality.
Dude, you met her at 14. How much of a personality is developed when you meet them at 14? How do you have a personal connection to a 14-year-old when you are in your mid-20s? that you've never met. They're not a family member. They're not, like, they're from another country. How? A personality? She just got into high school, man. You've been living an independent life.
Which is, oh, I mean, if anybody has a personality,
I don't have to be honest about this.
I think that the fact that you even found out what her personality was is the issue, because as a girl underage, I wouldn't get to know someone to the point where I love their personality at that age, if that makes sense.
It does.
Also, as someone who's currently 28,
that makes perfect sense. But back then, it was 20. It was like
25 to 14.
16, 17.
Like, yeah, like I was saying earlier.
You said you met her when you were 14. She was 14. This is bullshit.
23, even thinking about talking to someone in their 19,
well, like, yeah, like, I
20s,
mean, like, the thing about, like, the personality thing is just what I was, like, focused on there, where it's just, like, every child has the same personality because they're a child. It's just,
yeah, but that's not
fucking
the point.
running.
That's
Like,
not the point. I'm trying to paint a picture here, where it's like, back then, and obviously I made a mistake, and I made a very fucking bad, wrong call.
Oh, Logan just got. I would never say this about Logan Paul, but like this is the one time I'm gonna say it. Logan Paul just got done dirty in this. Yo, I hate Logan, but fucking Christ.
He watches these. We need a new spin-off to Lolco Live. Dr. Disrespect, Lionmaker, and Flamenco stars in the PDF Files podcast.
Dude, we should. People should have Keem interview Lionmaker with Boogie and Wings of Redemption. That would be Kino content.
Judgment.
Where I want to see Wings interview fucking Lionmaker.
Yeah.
We were making Minecraft videos, you know, like Minecraft as you goes, and I would ask people on Twitter back at the time, hey, who's around to do? She was homeschooled.
But why did you agree to make a video with a child? How were you let to be alone with her to like make videos? Did her parents know that you were like talking to her, that she's gaming with this like 20-whatever-year-old guy?
Initially, no, but eventually her mom knew, and eventually,
how did she feel about it?
Man, I wonder how the mom felt about it.
And eventually her mom was uncomfortable, but she was okay with it.
Excuse me? There's no way a mom would be okay with that. Hold on, where the hell?
Well, she comes down to me, or fangirling, can you say? That's a new phrase to me, but I understand what it means.
Right.
Lion, he wants to Skype with me. And I say, and she says, can I? I say, yeah, of course. But you let me in there first.
Naturally. So what happens?
Not naturally. I don't know why both. What? Bad mother.
When you get on Skype and you're talking to him.
Well, they make the connection on Skype, which now you have to understand. I'm like not familiar with this kind of stuff.
Right.
So she made a connection with Skype, and I jump in and say, right, I want to make sure you're you before you speak to my daughter. And he's like, yeah, okay, I'm me. Yeah, rest assured.
Twitter.
Well, it kind of does both.
Okay.
Because I say, okay, so like, I'm mom. Prove to me that you are who you are.
Yeah, dude, the mom just did not like any of this. It's very apparent. Yes, were there a weird part where she was like, yeah, sure, you could talk to him. Which, I don't... The mom had a lot of criticism back in the day allowing her daughter to do this. The mom's a retard. That is apparent. But it's very obvious that she went on this because she found out all the other shit that happened. So I don't think she was really okay with it.
Which didn't make it better. It didn't justify it.
She gave you the benefit of the doubt.
She thought at the time, I guess her mother at the time, felt like I'm doing her more good than I did her harm.
Here's my thing, and I'm not trying to be an asshole or call you out, but this is like a fucking textbook grooming situation. Sounds like with her family.
Base, thank you. Somebody finally said it.
Family fucked up and everything. You offered her a place to stay. Like, and over time, like, here's the thing. Any 14-year-old who gets attention is going to fall in love. That's where the responsibility falls on you not to talk to a 14-year-old. Because, like, spending that much time with them, of course, and then over the course of 3 years, she's in a fight. You're like, hey, you can come to my house. Of course she's going to. Like, any 14-year-old to 17 relationship, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to marry that person. You know what I mean? Like, so, like I said, that's where the responsibility falls on you. And I know you're trying to paint a better picture, but I just think that
I'm not trying to paint a better picture.
Then why are you fighting back on certain points that everyone knows? If you're not trying to paint a better picture, why are you attempting to do those things?
If I said something quickly.
Muted personal story. All right. Oh my god.
Sure.
No,
at the beginning.
It wasn't.
But you started talking to her at 14. I understand that it was sexual
at
the beginning.
It wasn't
but
at all.
My point that I'm trying to make is.
Oh my god, dude. I don't give a shit about your
Hyperfixating
personal
on it. I
story.
feel like you're getting off on it. It's making me uncomfortable as shit.
Oh my god.
Into it. She's
Sure.
It's not when I'm trying to
comfortable as shit.
right distinction. It's a
Okay.
hyper distinction.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
It's not something I'm trying to focus on. It's not something I'm trying to jerk off of. Like that's weird for you to say that.
No,
like,
it's really not.
This is a
You're
this
really
is a very
fucking leaning into
sensitive
it.
thing for.
Leaning into it. She said it numerous times. How many times?
Yeah,
does it say
and
for you
it's
to...
something that is for her. It's like it's she's opening
many...
up for something.
Yeah, and how many times does she have to say for you to go? Oh yeah, did he?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, did he?
No way did he say, "Oh yeah, did he?" When she is telling a story that I assume is a situation that just like Paige dealt with. If he said, "Yeah, did he do that?" "Yeah, did he do that?" Bro, this dude is fucked. This dude is fucked. He's trying to say, "Yeah, no, I'm not getting off to it. I'm not getting off to it." But if he's like, "Yeah, did he do that?" You should just sit there quietly and just let them fucking talk. Oh my god, why would you do this?
Conversation about
Yeah,
something.
dude, that was like the third or fourth time though, man.
Okay, buddy.
Letting you know it's making me uncomfortable because that's how I'm perceiving
Just
it.
because you're uncomfortable doesn't mean that we have to back out. I'll shut up. You do.
That's not what I'm saying either. Stop making things ultimatums. I'm just letting you know
It's
something.
not an
Do with the
ultimatum.
information.
You're the one telling me
Do with
that
the
I'm getting
information as well,
off.
bro.
That you're telling me that I'm getting off because
I said that's how it's coming across. I'm not saying that you are. I'm not speaking in absolutes, man. I'm not creating ultimatums. I'm just saying fucking. Anyways, carry on, you two.
Yeah. So anyway, I think the point I was trying to make is at the age of 14, which is what you said you met her at the age of 14. So that's the reason I kind of, whether it was sexual or not.
Oh my god.
Would it help you, buddy, if you saw her video? She actually speaks out about me. I can link you that.
Yeah, she made a whole fucking video. Hold on, it's right here. This is Paige talking about it. This was uploaded years ago. 5 years ago. 3 years worth of abuse into words. And Lionmaker is still getting into Discord calls arguing about it. Isn't that crazy to you?
I don't think it would. And the reason I say that is only because
And you're also going to send it to somebody who's telling you like a traumatic story. He's like, yeah, do you want to watch the video of my victim talking about the abuse that I put them through?
Up until...
You figured out who he was.
Of course.
Hesitation. I'm not him.
No, you're not him in particular, of course. Of course.
But I'm one of a kind, I guess. But
she's telling a story about a person that traumatized her. He goes, but I'm not him. I'm one of a kind. Oh, you should not be saying that when somebody is trauma dumping to you and saying that your situation sounds like their situation. You should not be going, man, I'm one of a kind. That is, wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
I'm not him. I'm not him. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm just trying to
fuck him.
Clarify to you.
A pedophile saying fuck another pedophile is crazy.
The mindset of this girl. Even you're telling me that there's a video that she made, or I don't need to see it or anything like that. I don't need to, because I think it's actually making my point even more that I'm assuming she's made a video to sort of, what, is it clear your name, or to sort of say that it wasn't as what everyone seemed?
She opposite. Like she
Okay.
after okay. So basically, I went to jail and I spent 10 months, right? 10 months in jail. And for about 7 months, she wrote to me every day, every single day, which obviously was nice. But
she wrote letters to me every day that I was in jail. First he said he wasn't in jail. Now he's saying he was in jail. And now he's kind of like bragging that she wrote letters to him while he was in jail.
On my birthday, my brother told me that she was done. She was not gonna keep messaging and when I got out, I went on a rampage and I went on a fucking rage of I went on a typical YouTube thing where it's like I just started to hate on everybody that was saying things against me, and then she ended up making a video called My Experience With, and she shat on me. Like she basically said all the things that made her feel insecure and diminished and belittled, all the things that made her feel small. I've watched that video. Yeah, I've watched that video so many times. It kills me every time I watch it because she's right. She's right.
So then why are you in a Discord with 13-year-olds, bud? Why aren't you in jail? If she's like so right about all the horrible shit and all the trauma that she's gone through because of you, why the fuck aren't you in jail? Why are you in a Discord server with 13-year-olds?
Every time I watch it, she's so fucking right, you know?
Okay.
And it wasn't until she made that video, it wasn't until I watched her say it that I realized how much I hurt her. and how bad I was. Because I was so justified. Because I was like, well, she wrote to me every single day, you know, and she's like...
I was so justified. Dude, it is a minor writing you letters while you're in jail after you statutory rape them. That's not... That doesn't give you justification. That doesn't give you an argumentation point to, like, fight other people about. It doesn't change anything. If she wrote a bunch of letters to you as a minor, that doesn't change anything. You still committed the crime. You still talked to this person at the age of 14 until they hit 17 and then fucked them. You are a monster. Like, her letters don't matter.
To me.
Wood chipper. Wood chipper.
She sent me letters every day, and she told me she loved me. And I was so fucking oblivious to the fact that she was 11 years younger than me.
Some Canadian health.
You were oblivious to the fact that they were 11 years younger than you when you have an audience of children? Minecraft audience?
I was such an idiot. You know, I was such a fucking idiot.
I can see, like, genuine shame and guilt in you, which is good. Genuinely, you deserve to feel that, and I'm not trying to be horrible.
No, you're
honestly,
right. You're right.
You do deserve to feel the way you're feeling. Because I wish that
he did get fatter. He did get fatter. Look at that.
The man that I was with when I was 14 would feel the same. He definitely does not. That all I can say is that is a good step in the right direction, and by the sounds of it, you're going to therapy, or you've spoken to people about it, and I just urge you to continue to do so. That's very important. The main thing here is that it doesn't happen again. How
about also stop hanging out in communities? Stop hanging out in Discords that are 13 plus, you know? Maybe, just fucking maybe, he shouldn't be in these spaces. On top of that. Crazy that no one brought that up in the call.
Can't control what happened previously. It's happened. There's nothing anyone can do about that. All you can do now is make sure it doesn't happen again. And do everything in your power to prevent that. With therapy, talking to people, whoever you need to talk to.
No, he needs a wood chipper. He needs a wood chipper. There's no therapy. There's no talking. Wood chipper.
Obviously, talking about it in here today, you are going to get people being genuinely disgusted, like I was. Like we're not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's all good, dude. No worries. You know, I'm sure you understood that when you came in here and spoke about it. You know, none of us are going to sit here and just pretend it's okay.
Fair enough.
And I won't do that. I can't. The only advice I can give you is to continue to talk to people. The very least you can do is make sure it doesn't happen again.
And respectfully, I'll thank you.
My God, this pathetic little wretch. This pathetic wretch going into random discords to try and sympathy bait people to make them feel sorry for him and argue about his own fucking situation. What a wretch. What a disgusting wretch. Sad. Pathetic. Pathetic. Suffer, Lionmaker. Suffer. Anyone that buys any of this sympathy bullshit from him, it's crap. You should never feel sorry for him. Don't feel sorry for him. Don't care about him. Shit on him relentlessly. Never let him enter into communities. There's a reason there's a sex offender registry in the United States, so that if there's a neighborhood of children, everyone needs to know and get that person out. We should be doing that with the internet. Especially one that is so dead to rights. What he is. Let's keep going. Well, let's say that everyone in the call was mature adults that understood he would leave immediately if you started berating him. Everyone was only civil as evidence needed to be collected to get him removed. Fair, I guess. I still think you should have went harder on him. No one had any idea he was Lionmaker until after he left. While they were talking to him, I was trying to figure out his identity with the information he gave us. You can see around 26 minutes into the video where I find out. I regret not informing anyone immediately, but what is done is sadly done sadly. Whatever, fine. Thankfully, he got to say what he shouldn't say, as he would be in a Discord right now and no one would have any idea. Everyone that was present does regret being civil with him, but sadly, it needed to be done. Fine. Let's see here. After researching the following day, I found is not all he's guilty of. He's also accused of getting nudes from several other young boys and girls that sold children's underwear with his logo and branding on it. He was taken to court by his victims on charges of aforementioned statutory rape, sexual assault, production, possession, and distribution of CP. He tweeted a nude photo of a 15-year-old on Twitter. He was emotionally abusive to his victims and showed violent psychotic tendencies. Yep, crazy. That's his YouTube channel, Random Gecko. No way. I wonder if he uploads. Up. Yep, this is him. I no longer upload. Thanks for your support and time throughout the year. 1 year of activeness here. This has to be. Is that not him? Random Gecko. The name matches. Maybe I'm wrong. I wouldn't jump on that one. Yeah, this is 2 words. Interesting. But yeah, that Discord handle, everything else. Let's see here. Why the fuck do you think this community is a safe place for him? Thank you all for rapping and spending this up. Guess Lionmaker forgot the boss shark. That's funny. Yeah, fuck, surely there's a way Discord mods can IP ban someone. I don't believe there is. This is fucking bizarre. It's beyond crazy that he would jump on the call with Cam and admit this. Part of me wants to think it's some weird elaborate troll. It's not. He apparently, from what I believe Clown said on Twitter. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I can find what Clown said. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure Clown responded to Nick. Someone should let that Discord know he's a convicted pedo and not to give him any attention because that's all he wants now, especially considering his server isn't 18+. He pled guilty to all 4 charges, R-word of a minor, sexual assault, possession of CP, and distribution. If he shows up again, you can't miss him. He looks like Brendan Fraser in The Whale. He does! He actually does. Like, unironically. He does look like him. He does look like him now. Oh, that's too funny. Base Clown. Base Colossal. But yeah, there's the Lionmaker update. Lionmaker is still just rummaging around the internet. So if you see him, report him in a Discord. If you see him, remind him what he is. Okay? Never let it go. Don't allow him to continue to operate in this manner. All right?
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you, Core, for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Check out the link in the description for the LOLcow trading card game. There's a brand new pack called Series X. That pack has my card in it, the tipster cards as well. On top of that, there's a bunch of other cast of characters in there. And we're also working towards an ultimate goal for that. So make sure you guys click on the link below. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often. So make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.